Hey guys, Sarah here. Welcome back for day 20, being the 20th of June. Well, that was not a necessary addition, but anyway, I'm a bit flustered. I'll tell you why in a second. This was yesterday, a certain color. I've actually just picked out an ink for today because I am a bit flustered. And I am a bit flustered because I went to pick up my medication from the pharmacy on the way to doing my groceries, and I've just packed everything away and sorted the pantry and ADHD brained it, and it felt really good. And then I realized I think chucked out my medication. I quite literally went down to the communal bins in my apartment building and I could not find it. So that is so frustrating. I think I probably have enough for tomorrow, but then it's also I don't know what it's like, but here you can the GP can do an authorization, so you get 2 months supply in one. And so now I need to call the GP or the pharmacist. I don't know how to solve that. So that's going to be a Monday problem, but just so frustrating. I'm annoyed at myself basically. So I just picked an ink. It doesn't have a poem, just kind of an acknowledgement. And I went, I'm just going to do this one today. The ink I picked is Fluffy Wool Ball. I've almost finished my sample of this. I haven't put my little one tip wonder in. She's all over the place. As I said, pardon me, I've almost finished my sample of this ink. I've got probably more, maybe I've got around half left. So I will do my little zoomy in and then I'll come back and fill it in and chat about the ink and some other stuff. So here we go. So what came to mind, I've just said it's an acknowledgement for my booba, which is Yiddish for grandmother. She used to knit us jumpers when we were kids. And my booba now is I think legally blind, and she's been going blind for quite a while. But even when my kids, well, not my son, but when my daughter was born, she still tried to knit for her, which was really beautiful. I've got it actually just kept in storage because I just want to kind of keep it as a memory. So yeah, I was in the city yesterday and I stopped into Bookbinders, and they had these tiny little, it's to stick stamps onto, and I wondered what it would be like instead of the lid. So I thought I'd just kind of give that a go as well. I kind of like it, but maybe not so much for the tapping. Maybe it's more if I want to just do blobs. I've kind of given up on trying to make my own swing. So I'm still kind of literally just got it yesterday. So I tried one time of doing this before, but still getting the hang of it. It came in a set of 2 for $12. The other one's a little bit bigger. I went in there. I actually wanted to see if I could find some sort of fountain pen ink stamp kind of to see if I'd like it, but I didn't like it any. And for one other thing, which I will show you in a moment. The ink is like a dark purple pink. In the heavier bit, hopefully it's coming through on the camera, you're getting little bits of like a blue-green. I love the color of it. It is quite light, so it is, again, I use this for in a pen with a bit of give, basically, with a bit of bounce or flex, or a wetter pen, but I'm not really using it for everyday writing. The other reason I went into bookbinders is to get some Wearingeul impression swatch paper, and then spent last night doing this. It's I don't really know entirely. There's like a completionist urge kind of with me and this hobby and the idea of collecting. And I know I've said before I have no interest in Pokemon, but I quite like watching the videos on YouTube. And I actually had, I'll see if I can get them. Had a couple of these lying around, so I've got some plans for that. But I thought I do really like the Kitty Inkpot inks, and maybe I can think about that now. This smudge, so I need to redo that. But I've basically I wrote out all the inks in the different seasons, and I think because they do release their inks in seasons, I basically am just seeing if I can complete even a set. I don't think I'll ever be able to do all of it, but you know, I kind of like the idea of it, and I've just basically cut up swatch cards for the same size as just like a normal business card that fits in here. So in here are the ones that we've done so far. I think it kind of looks nice. And then we get to do something like this. So Fluffy Wool Ball was part of the anniversary. So I've kind of left some spaces as well. And then, so right at the back, I've put the two mystery inks I have. And Fluffy Wool Ball was part of the first year anniversary. So then I get to just go do-do-do-do-do. And we have done that. I'm not entirely sure if it's organized exactly how I would like it. I probably don't have enough of each season to really think about colors and stuff. Like season 2 is a massive season. But that is what I've done. So I will kind of be adding into that for our last 10 days of videos. And then I have 3 of these. I have ideas for 2 and still need an idea really for the 3rd one. So in the first, which one's the most full? The first one, I'm putting in, how can I not find it? Am I going mad? I cut down these are the Colorverse flower ones. They're quite big, so I cut them down, and this is going to be my flower swatch book. The only thing I haven't decided is, I mean, you can see I've put like a spare here if I'm wanting to put like other types of nature in there on a different type of swatch, or whether I just do all flowers and just fill it up over time. So that's going to be my flower one. This one is, I was just putting some of my old ones in. It's my wine one, purely because I really struggle to go past a colour that's got the word wine or a type of wine or something, you know, like mulled wine, mulled essential in it. So I was just playing around with, and that's what I used that for. I put quite a bit of ink down. So I think that's what that one's going to be. And then for the 3rd one, I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to do either like really good names, but like I don't want to double up with Kitty Inkpot. Something like Yearning for Immortality, which is Fan Yan Tan. I just think that's a great name. Or whether I want to do like people, like Jane Eyre, Penn BBS Williams, Shakespeare. But the issue with that is like, so then what do I do, for example, with Diamine Monbotto's hat? Monbotto or Diamine Earl Grey, like that hurts my brain a little bit. Or if this is just like a collection of inks that I really like, or, you know, like the ink my pen friend gave me, Sarah Serenity, like just inks that have a certain meaning to me. So I'm still deciding with this, but I just kind of, I've been searching for a different something of the, as I said, that completionist aspect of this hobby that I'm really having an urge for. That's kind of what I've come up with. And where was that? This one here. It's just bigger because there's a lot of Kitty Inkpot. I do like the look of the Travelers Company ones a lot more. So that's what I was doing last night while watching a really heartbreaking true crime documentary, which brings us back to today's ink. You can see as it's drying, that kind of, I think I described it as aqua, is kind of bled back into now more of a purple-ish, which is kind of nice. I feel like I had one more thing to say, but it's gone. I've completely lost it. So I will leave it there and see you tomorrow for day 21. Bye.